What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of March 7th through March 13th. I hope you had a great week last week. I had a so-so week. Yeah, my reading came pretty much true. I love it when it happens, but it's not so great when it's kind of a challenging reading. So one thing that did help me though was going back and watching my video again during the week. Because it's one thing to hear, oh, this is what's going to happen during this week when you hear it on Sunday, right? It's one thing to hear that, but once you hear the reading and you're in the midst of the reading, it takes on a whole different meaning, and you're like, oh, okay, this is what I have to do. This is how I'm going to get through it, blah, blah, blah. So that really helped me, and I encourage you to do that for all your readings, not just this weekly reading that I do, but if you ever read for yourself, it's very important to record it in some way, and so that you can go back and look at it. So it's great to have a tarot journal, or you can just record it on your phone video wise, or you can type it out on your phone, whatever you want to do, but have some way where you can go back to your reading and see what it means, and be able to do that in the midst of your struggle because that's when tarot can really help us. So it's not just a divination tool for the future. It really only works as a divination tool for the future if in the future you can go back and see how it's pertaining. So that was really good, something I wanted to share with you guys. Let's talk about this crystal that I've been working with. I got so much to say about this. This is Afghanite, and I just got a shipment of it. This is a very rare, very hard to find crystal that you're not going to see in shops very often, and it's just because it's rare. And I've had a chance to work with this. I did an unboxing opening video earlier this week of these, and I've started to work with them, and geez, wow, these are powerful tools. They're so complex. Afghanite is so complex, and the energetic work it does for helping humanity to grow. It just works on so many different levels and so many different chakras, and it just like, it's going to take a while to really figure this crystal out. I think that's one of the main things that I gleaned from it this week. So, looks like sodalite there. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this piece that I've been working with, and I mean, I could talk about this crystal for hours. Honestly, it just does so much. It just helps you to clear your mind. It helps you to think clearly. But that's just one level. It also helps you to communicate better and be more yourself. It helps you to strip away the veils of my words. The veils of what's the word I'm looking for, guys? I don't know. Whatever. The veils of falseness. Maybe it doesn't help with your communication. Hey, I said work. Anyway, I could talk about that for hours, but I don't want to because this is not a crystal video. This is a weekly reading video, and I don't know. I just intuitively decided not to do the singing bowls today. Maybe we'll just hit it one time. Just do a quick singing bowl thing here. There we go. I got places to go, people to see. I might do a singing bowl video later this week. Don't hold me to that, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so that'll be your singing bowl fix. All right, let's get into this reading. We're going to be using Druidcraft today because it's my favorite deck of all time in space, and I love it so much. So the first card we're going to look at here represents the overall energy of this upcoming week. The overall energy of this upcoming week, we've got the Sun card. It's looking good already. Give me a moment to dive into this one. Okay, traditional reading of the Sun card. The last couple weeks have been a little bit challenging in many different respects, and we've been tested, it seems like. And for many of us, we've passed the test. If you're still here, then you passed the test, okay? So what this card is saying is that this week is going to be sort of the rewards of those tests, right? We're not tested without reward. And I think this week is going to be one of joy, optimism, and abundance coming in. I'm getting good vibes from this card of like, finally the sunshine's creeping in after long, gloomy days of darkness. So, great week coming up is the feeling that I'm getting here, where just things are just going to start coming to you, right? Abundance in all its forms is just going to start seeping into your life. Now, this is a general reading, and it's going to be different for everyone. Yes, there's still going to be challenges, I'm sure. There's always challenges of some kind, okay? There's never not any challenges. So there's still, I'm not saying this is going to be a cruising week, but I do feel the sense of sunlight coming in and of our abundance coming in. This is the traditional reading of the sun, where we see things positively. We look at life with optimism and with hope and with joy. And so, it's just about perception, right? A perception creates our reality. We can look at the exact same situation from a place of despair, and that situation becomes despairing, or we can look at the exact same situation with optimism, and that situation becomes optimistic. So it's all about how we look at things, and I get the feeling that this week we're going to be looking at things with a much higher vibration, with a better outlook, and that's going to create better reality, and that's going to allow more abundance and happiness and joy to come in. So good job. For those of you who felt challenged in the last few weeks, you got through it and we're hitting the sunshine. So let me get to this card, which represents what to hold on to this week, what to focus on, what to practice. Give me a moment with this card. We've got the Prince of Swords. Wow. This card is saying no fear. No fear this week. Put your ideas into practice without fear. This guy is charging into battle. Okay, he's got his mind set. He's got a laser sharp focus, as you can see with this little sword here. He's got a laser sharp focus, and he's not backing down. He's going in hard. Okay, so I think what this card is saying is that whatever you plan on doing this week, do it without fear. Do it with laser focus. Know that you're going to succeed, and you will succeed, no problems. Well, I shouldn't say no problems, but you will succeed in the end. So this is just like, take this positive, uplifting energy that you feel and apply it to something, right? What do you want to accomplish this week? What do you want to get done? Where do you want to put that laser-like focus? And if you're able to do that, I think you're going to see success. I think you're going to see things manifesting and coming true, and your hopes, dreams, your thoughts starting to materialize in the physical world. But you got to have that bravery. This doesn't, if there's any fear behind it, then you're going to slow yourself down, right? You're not going to have the results that you want, because you're infecting, I guess. It is kind of a disease. You're infecting your manifestations with the lower vibration, with that fear vibration. And we don't want that. You don't need that. We want to create from a higher point. So no fear this week. Get your tasks done with laser sharp focus, and you'll be fine. All right, let's go over here. This card represents what to let go of, what not to do, what to avoid, all those good things. We've got the Nine of Cups. Give me a moment with this card. Yeah, pretty simple reading this week. Don't get complacent, right? We got some good energy here. We got good vibes. This is not the time to sit back and relax. This is the time to get things done. So don't, this could mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Don't overdo it with alcohol, right? Maybe on a 3D lower level. Don't overdo it with alcohol, but also don't spend too much time sitting around just enjoying the sun. I mean, not literally. If the sun's out, go enjoy it. What I'm saying is don't just sit around and count your laurels. Rest on your laurels, right? This is a week to take energy, positive energy, and put it into motion. This is not a week to sit around and thinking about how great you got it. Right? You should sit around and think about how great you got it, but that shouldn't be like the thing you do. You know what I mean? I'm using all these sayings, I guess you would call them, and they're not applying as well as I hope. Anyway, what this guy is telling me is that this is a week to get things done. This is not a week to sit around. Right? This is not a week to you know what I mean. Am I explaining this well? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know about myself. I think it makes sense to me, right? Get things done. Don't sit around. But, take it easy at the same time. Don't kill yourself, right? There's a balance, right? Look at the balance here. You got this guy who wants to do nothing but get things done, and this guy who just wants to sit around. But we got this child in the middle saying, hey, we can do a little bit of both, right? So maybe that's the message, right? Don't just sit around, but, enjoy yourself, right? But don't just go crazy trying to get things done. But at the same time, go get things done. So this child is kind of riding the line, literally riding the middle line, the middle path. And I think that's what we can really focus on this week, is finding that balance between, yeah, like I gotta get this done no matter what, and I just want to sit down for the whole week, right? So there's a balance there, and I think we can find it this week because we got such great energy with us, moving us, and so this looks great to me. I think this week's going to be fantastic. So I hope that helps in some way. Let's pull out the Wally's World Oracle, which I've been using solely for the past few weeks. I just love it so much, and we're going to use it to ask ourselves what overall message it has for us this week. I like to close it off with an oracle message, so we're going to see what message for us this upcoming week. Now, good night. You can come back. Lemurian, you can always be here. This Lemurian is here for every single reading I've ever done. Pretty much. That is my reading crystal. Well, overall message for us this upcoming week. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got number 42. Oh, looks to be like a banyan tree. I'm not exactly sure. Give me a moment with this card. Whoa. Okay. Talk about deep. Okay, we're gonna. This echoes kind of a message I got from a peridot crystal early this week. So, what this card is telling me is that you must grow your roots strong and deep, right? And that's going to give you stability. Like this tree here, his roots, you can't see them, but they go for miles. Not miles, but they go deep underground. Like there's way more roots than you can even see on the surface, right? There's more roots than tree. And so this tree is dug in. It's strong. It's got a foundation. But at the same time, the tree wanted me to know that nothing is permanent. Right? At some time, this tree is going to wither and die. It could be here for 1,000 years, but even the tree has to go at some point. So it was kind of showing me the juxtaposition, the dichotomy between life and death, I guess you could say, on this planet. Right? No matter how strong and deep and secure you are, there's going to be a point where all that fades. And so, I think this tree is just reminding us that nothing is permanent, but at the same time, that doesn't mean you can't put all your love, all your energy, all your intention into something. Right? And I think when you know that things aren't permanent, that's when all that love, energy, and intention is the most effective. Because you don't get too attached to it. Right? You just know that this is a moment in time. You're going to give it all that you've got. And it'll fade at some point, and that's okay. That's what it's supposed to do. So something to remember this week, and always, I think, is that nothing is permanent, but that's no excuse not to give it everything you've got. Beautiful. Thank you, Wally's World. That's gonna be it for this week, guys. I hope you got something out of that. Remember to maybe go back during the week and watch this video again, or if you, like I said, do readings for yourself, go back and watch those readings just so that you can reevaluate the tarot reading when you're in the midst of it. So that's going to be the reading for this week. Remember, if you want a reading from me, you can do so through my Etsy shop. There's a link in the description. If you want a personal reading, these are general readings, of course. Look at my Afghan night. Isn't it wonderful? Anyway, that's going to do it for me. This video's gone on long enough. I want to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.